Okay. My low self-esteem days. If I loved you, it was because I had low self-esteem. If I swore I'd always be by your side, it was because I had nothing better to do. If I told you you were a great lover, it was because I had nothing to compare it to. If I said you and me were meant to be, it was because I thought I couldn't find any better. If I told you that I loved you with all my soul, it was because I hadn't found myself. If you think that now the time has passed and my low self-esteem days are gone, that I'm a bitch, a whore, a liar, well then go ahead. Cause you ain't my master, my father, my hero, my lover, shit. I ain't even gonna bother to address your remarks. Time has proved me stronger. I don't need your approval any longer. So today I ain't even gonna bother to let you know how good it's been without you. I'm done. Now, you know, I guess 25 was a very important time in my life because I remember, you know, being very successful, and I had just broken off my engagement, and the reason I broke off my engagement was that I had a boyfriend who was in med school, and I thought he was like a real progressive Chicano, but he was still a macho, and I had to break it off. And I remember thinking, you know, if I own my power, if I choose to follow my destiny, does that mean I'm going to end up alone? And I really thought, well, maybe I will end up alone, you know? And but I wrote a letter to God. It's called "Send Me a Man." Goes like this. Dear God, Diosito, por favor. Mándame un hombre con un corazón calientito. Send me a man who is not afraid or threatened by my sexuality and who doesn't want to tame down my originality. Send me a strong man with a gentle smile who doesn't scream, who is not scared of my power, who doesn't force me to climb ivory towers to get to his heart, and occasionally brings me flowers. That's all I ask. Is that too much to ask? Well, for once in my life, I can say I deserve it. So send me a man who deserves me. And if you can't, then send me more angels because I am very lonely. Now this next poem is called, it's a work in progress. So maybe after the show, you let me know if you liked it or where I could go with it. But it goes like this. It's called Puro Macho. In your silence, you stand grand. In your cave, you demand that I give you your space, let you be a man. Yes, you are from Mars, and yes, I'm from Venus, pero hijo, stop thinking with your penis. That's as far as I got. So this next poem, it's also a work in progress. It's a little bit more my sensual side. You know, yes, I am a chingo and I'm a warrior. I've had to fight so many struggles to get here. But one of the lessons that I've had to learn is that you cannot sacrifice your feminine self for this facade of power, male power. And so you really have to own your femininity and vulnerability, and that's where power comes from. And so, as you can tell, I love roses. I have several tattoos that some I can't show you. She didn't pay enough. Just kidding. No, I only have 3 right now, but I'm going to get a couple more. And so I love roses because roses represent the sacred feminine and our divine power. And so here it goes. Roses are red. Get off my bed and get out! Okay, fine. You can stay. But make love to me as though I were a rose. Porque es tu calor, mi amor. It is your warmth, my love, that makes me unfold before you. Porque es tu calor, mi amor. It is your warmth, my love, that make all my fragrances run free. No need to force it, just let it be. Thank you. I have 3 more poems left, and this next poem is very special to me. And I need a prop for this because I really have to get in the mood in order to do it, you know. Can't just fake it, I've got to really. So I need a cigarette, but I don't believe in smoking because it'd kill you, right? So let's just pretend this is a cigarette. So just imagine I am smoking this cigarette. I'm naked. I'm in a cheap motel and there's sweat dripping down my chest. Okay? Okay? You got the visual? All right. You gotta be there with me, otherwise the thing doesn't work, right? Okay. Santa Ana winds blowing throughout the night. Santa Ana winds blowing in my mind. The world could end right now. So take me and caress me, undress me gently. Blow me till I come to the point where I cannot breathe in all of your warm besitos from the sun. Raise my skirt, massage my skin up and down like I was Marilyn. Or 3 or 4 or 14 again. Santa Ana winds blowing throughout the night. Santa Ana winds blowing in my mind. The world could end right now. All the sweat drips down his chest. Was it good for you like it was good for you, I want to ask? I could call him selfish. I could call him arrogant, but I'd rather not call him again. When the sheets are dry and the gentle winds have cleansed my empty soul, all I have to do is think of nothing as he sleeps. I let my Santa Ana winds cajole me, comfort me, caress me, make love to me. This poem is dedicated to the men in the audience. It's called My Prince. I have named you my prince. There are more taller than you, more taller. There are more courageous than you, more courageous. There are more loving than you, more loving. But you are my prince. When you walk down the streets, no one recognizes you. No one sees your golden sword. No one sees your white horse. That on which you ride, the one only I can see. And when you look at me, all the rivers of my body flow and a hymn fills the world. Only you and I, love of mine, can hear it. And lastly, I'm going to end with my award-winning poem. It took me many years to write, and I'm very proud of it. So I also need another prop to inspire me, to get me in the mood. And so it's called Ode to My Vibrator. Oh.